Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Rod Shop. I'm Captain Lee, and today we're going to talk about our MB765 Big Boy. So stick around. Okay, sorry. Yep, we've been busy. I haven't put a video out in a couple weeks, and that's on me. Couple things going on. Yes, we are all healthy and happy and really, really busy in this rod shop. At my real job, and I decided to go back to college. So I haven't been in class in 35 years. I'm 2 semesters short of getting my bachelor's in business administration with a minor in accounting and finance. So I decided, let's finish it up, because that's the one thing that I started in my life that I didn't finish. That's the primary motivation. I'm going to get my MBA after that and maybe start teaching, because I enjoy teaching this to you guys. So I'm going to try my hand at teaching business to these really lost 18-year-olds. So we'll see. I can tell you they're lost. They're going to get eaten alive. My classmates are just not prepared for the world. But this is from an Xer whose parents not only didn't know where we were, but really didn't care where we were until it got dark. So anyway, the fishing has been good. The rod shop has been really busy. We are in the process of going to an online store format for some production rods. We will still have our true customs, but we're also going to have some production rods. And one of them that we're going to feature on our website is this MB765, and we're calling it the Big Boy. This is a hybrid design. It was one that I started. I've built a few, and I let Nathan take the lead on this design, so I'm going to give you the recipe right now. So what we're starting with is the North Fork Composites 835190 Challenger, which is an X-Ray Neo. What that means is the X-Ray blank, the MB one, you have a lighter tip for casting lighter baits. The X-Ray is the patterns that were cut and the directions that the fibers run and which material fibers. The Neo is got a layer of fiberglass in it, and this is where you get the deep gloss Challenger, because this blue is not paint. This blue is the Zentron fiber, which is the fiberglass, basically. The resin in the cloth is already dyed this color blue. So what you're seeing is this is the 4th layer of carbon fiber, and it's blue. And then the last layer of carbon fiber in this X-Ray design is this black. And you can see how this is the end as it's wrapping around. Hopefully you can see that. You see how it changes. There's a slope there. And there's the point. That is the very end of the last layer of carbon fiber in this blank. Anyway, I learned that when I was at North Fork Composites. I learned a lot of stuff about blanks that I really didn't need to know, but I'm a nerd, so I enjoyed it. So here's the specs. MB765, Modfast, medium heavy, 7'6", 12 to 15 or 12 to 25 pound line with a 5/8 to a 2 ounce weight. Now, what I do with this blank, this is my flipping stick. This is my big swim bait rod. This is a heavy Carolina rig rod. I have 3 or 4 of these in my boat, and I use them for different things, but this medium heavy, moderate fast, you can do a lot of things with. So if you're going to build just a few rods for yourself, this is one I'd start with. So there's your blank, the 835190. This one is the Challenger Deep Gloss. That's the blue tip. There was only, I think they only made 50 of them. That was a limited run with the blue. I ordered 20, so we can kind of run a special on our website once we get them all built. But so you've got the 835190 blank. You got an Alps MVT reel seat with the black hood and the black locking nut. This is an Alps. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the Forecast 375 rear grip. This is your Forecast FCFB 2.5-350 rear grip, and then we'll put a BC20 butt cap on it after we balance it. Now, I will tell you this. With the trigger set at 13.5, which is where I like my bigger rods to have the trigger, it's close to being balanced now. I'm not going to have to put much weight in it to balance it. I am going to have to do some, but by the time we do a little bit of epoxy work back here and put maybe a half ounce, maybe 3/4 of an ounce to balance it, this rod is going to fish great. Now, we do have LZR guides coming. We actually ran out of LZR guides. We have put so many rods out in the last month. This is crazy. This place is a wreck. We're still trying to actually have a live build rods, fish, and do some other stuff. So you guys, unfortunately, kind of get short end of the stick because it takes so much time. But I love talking to you guys. So anyway, there's your recipe. I will put down in the description all of the components, so you don't have to go back and watch what I just spit all these numbers out. I'll put them out there for you. It's a great rod. The one thing that you will notice, one thing I forgot, this is a 15mm reel seat. We did not use, because of the diameter of the blank at this location, we did not use an insert. The OD of the blank at 13.5 is 15mm. So you won't need an insert, but you will have to be very careful when you're doing your gluing of the reel seat and clean it up. Maybe when we're building another one, maybe I'll do that, because that's a trick I learned about how to get the glue in there without getting it smeared everywhere. I usually wind up getting it smeared everywhere anyway, but anyway, I'll try to show you how to do that. I'm probably not going to build the rest of this one on camera, but we do have some others of our recipes coming up. We've got 11 models that we're going to offer, from ultralight to 8-foot heavy, extra heavy, so that way you will have a list of all of our builds and our designs. Nathan is getting more involved in the design these days. This is the Delta, what is this one? This is the 735 Delta Dragon. This was one of my designs. This is a 7.3 medium heavy fast. A little lighter duty than this one. We've got some ultralights. I've got the 703 smoke, or the 703 XR smoke. So that's another X-ray blank we're going to do. I've got 11 over there in a spreadsheet with parts list. That's what I'm doing today. I'm doing inventory today, just try to catch up, because Nathan leaves me notes like this, like, we need some more of these. He's pretty good at that, because he's in here almost every day now in the afternoons building. I'm in here sometimes in the morning, so we kind of split shifts in here, but we're going to do some modifications to this rod shop to try to get a little more efficient at our epoxy work. That is the bottleneck right now. We moved all of the reaming and the handle building out to the dirty side of the shop, and I set that up out there. I'll show you some video of that one day, because we've got all our handle inventory out there, and we're moving the blank inventory out. Hopefully next week I got to make some modifications in this wall, on the outside of this wall in the garage, to handle our inventory over just blanks, because we've got about 150 in here now. Ridiculous amount of blanks. So anyway, guys, that's it for our MB765 XR big boy rod that we're building. If there is something I have not covered, because I keep going back to the previous videos, and I'm trying not to do the same thing over and over and over. There's a lot of people out there to do that, and I know if I wanted to build a big YouTube channel, I probably should be doing that, but it's boring to me. I'm sure it's boring to you guys who watch everything that comes out. You'd be bored too. But if there's anything that I haven't covered, or I haven't covered clearly enough in the videos that you guys have watched, the 5,000 of y'all that watch everything every time I put something out, email me with a list. What do you want me to do? fdxcustomrods@gmail.com. The email address is right down there. Put it in the comments. Just tell me what you guys want to see, and that way I will make time to do what you want. Because if I've got to sit here and figure out what I think you want, and I got all this other stuff going on. I don't feel any pressure to do it. So it just 3 weeks goes by and I haven't made a video. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening to me ramble. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And we're out.